Hello, and welcome back to Wonderland Asylum. We're back today with issue 66 of the Hachette Partworks release of Titanic, the ship, the legend. What's in today's magazine? An article on the new promised land, talking about the colonies in America. The Chinese exclusion conventions, because a lot of Chinese labourers were brought over to help build America, essentially. Scene from the 1953 film Titanic, in which a group of third-class passengers were reassured they're not in any danger. Not really true now, was it? Quarantine islands, where those who were sick were kept out, basically. So hospital building on Ellis Island, Swinburne Island, and just says island, where immigrants were sent when afflicted with contagious diseases. Similar to Poveglia Island, just outside... Oh, I've forgotten the name of the city now. Brilliant. Big watery place in Italy. Venice, that's the one. And Chinese victims of the Titanic, those who were sailing across. Untold stories. And while the ship was anchored in port, the work of a ship's crew is not over once they reach their destination. They offload the passengers and the luggage. They then must clean and prepare the ship for the next voyage. So, yeah, while the ship's in port, work goes on. And that is the Etruria that we mentioned in the last episode, docked at Liverpool. And then we're on to the instructions, which of course, as always, is why we're here. So let's see what's in the box. Okay. So in today's box, we have a brown envelope. We have a bigger brown envelope. I'm feeling some deja vu here. We have AM screws. And we have LM screws. This time, there's no Phillips head screws. They want us all to do it with a horrible Allen key screws. Thanks, Hachette. What's in the brown envelopes? In the first one, we have the bracket. And in the second one, you'll never be able to guess what's in here. Well, you might have to, because I can't open it. We have the other side, the top of the hull. Okay. So the first thing it tells us to do is to fit the bracket, because it's a lot more difficult when it's on the ship. So, as per instructed, get out 2 of the 3 AM screws. And just make sure that's all sitting perfectly. Screw it in just like that. This one. There we go. Perfect. Now for the next part, we need the hull up, which is growing ever larger. I do apologise for the lighting. It's just the time of day. I unfortunately didn't have time to do it earlier as I normally would. Other things to do today. So, again, she was in the shape. To see where the lip pieces are. There we go. like that. Wee bit of a fiddly job, but not too much. And then we have 4 of the horrible hex head screws. Now I really hope I'm going to be able to get my screwdriver in to get to these rather than having to use the Allen key for all 4 of them, because that would suck. As I say, I don't like Allen keys and I haven't had time to get a 2mm Allen head to fit onto my sideways ratchet. So, but here's hoping I'll be able to get in with my screwdriver and it won't be necessary. Hang on, it's not quite sitting properly. That's it now. Perfect. That one went in not too badly. It seems to be holding reasonably nicely. Now this one at the end here, I should be able to get in from this side here. Yeah, that's in. Not too bad at all. There we go. Yeah, these ones here are going to be an issue because the hull is just not wide enough for me to fit my screwdriver in. I think the angle's just too big, so I'm going to need to use the horrible, useless Allen key thing. Hate it when IKEA do it, so I don't know why they have to do it with models as well. Oh I know it would be great. Let's make everything done by Allen key. Thanks. Now that my whine's out the way. It's no bit, they're not actually too bad, these two. They seem to have avoided painting as much inside the hole. Again, if you could get a full turn on it, it would be much easier. There we go. That's as tight as it needs to go in all honesty. This one will be slightly more difficult because I won't be able to get in past the cross brace that we put in previously. But yeah, it's not going in hard at all. You can see it there. It's going in fairly easily. But yeah, that is it. All done. Now the sides match up. So that's what she looks like there, just like that. And that, if you'll believe it, is all there is to do in issue 66. Okay, so that's us for issue 66. What's in issue 67? We have the first piece of the promenade deck, and we have the decking that goes along with it. So yeah, again, there's not much to do in the next, well really issues 66, 67 and 68 don't have a great deal to do in them, but that's always the way with Partworks. You get bits that don't have that much to do. But that is what she is looking like now. Absolutely superb. As you see, I've put the forecastle deck there. The next part will sit here, just above it. So yeah, looking absolutely fantastic. So chuffed with how that hull looks, especially when you compare it to Bismarck, which had a lip between each hull plate, so it didn't look great, but yeah, really impressed with that. But as always, thanks very much for watching. Any feedback, comments, complaints, criticisms, concerns, do file them in below. Do leave me a like though, and as always, subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with future content. But thanks very much for watching guys, and as always, peace out.